Hey everybody, Bones here, Bones Garage, just bringing you an update what's going on at the garage. So, 1967 Ford Mustang. I have her up in the air. I was just finishing her up. We just finished adjusting the front and the rear brakes, once again being that the front brakes especially are brand new. And then I went ahead and lubricated the whole front end, so got every single grease fitting, made them all nice, got the grease in there that it needs. And then I always go back and just clean everything off, which I'll let it leak out a little bit and then clean them again. But I just wanted to show you the underneath of this car and basically how original this car is. And you can see we're gonna sooner or later need new cushions up here, new bushings for these strut rods because they're getting old. Front end is still in good condition. We just needed to replace the inner and outer tie rods and the sleeves. Most of the rubber kind of needs to be replaced, but it can go for a while longer. We're not really 100% worried about that. The one thing we do and are gonna actually need real soon is to replace that exhaust system. It is really in bad shape. It leaks from up at the gasket over there at the top. Then you come down and you can see that we have wire holding it in place, because without this, the exhaust system will fall off. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of trying to get it secured, so this way it's a little nicer. But you could see somebody's done the floors and they did a nice job. It's not bad at all. You can see where they replaced them right over here. It's not the greatest, but it is good. At least they're replaced. We do have a little bit of a seal leak in the rear differential. Do we really have to take care of it? Not really. As long as it doesn't get terribly bad, just keep checking, make sure it's full. Doing a seal on the rear differential is a lot of work because you have to make sure that you get this bolt back in place and you have the proper preload on the pinion. If you don't, then you will destroy the rear end. And you can also see how loose this whole exhaust system is. It's really bad. It's ready to fall off. So that's going to be the next thing that she's probably going to end up doing on her car, is getting that exhaust system all done. And then you could also see we did put a new sending unit for the fuel tank. We cleaned up all of the electrical. We cleaned up all around it so we get a good ground to it. And then we pulled the bolts that hold the fuel tank into the trunk, pulled a couple of them, cleaned them off, cleaned off the area to make sure we have a good ground to the fuel tank so the sending unit will work. And I do use a sealant around it. Even though they have O-rings, I do use a sealant, which helps keep it from leaking. But that's about it. The car is actually in really good condition. Gonna need shocks. I really would love to change all the brake hoses on this car. Maybe even do a little bit more work on the rear brakes, get them all redone, put a new master cylinder in it. I would have liked to replace the hoses for the front brakes, but again, we are on a very limited budget, so I had to pick and choose things, what needed to be done, what can wait until winter time, and then we'll do it during the winter. And she'll just keep bringing it in. So those are the couple of things that really need to be done soon. The exhaust system, the brake hoses, and the rear brakes, as well as the master cylinder. That's going to be the next thing to come in for. And once we get all that done, then we'll maybe start pulling off the whole front. We'll pull apart the whole front end, redo all the bushings, put new shock absorbers in, that kind of stuff. And then later on, maybe do the back end, and we'll just keep working a little bit at a time till we get everything fixed. So there you go. I will talk to you guys soon. Have fun. Okay, bye.